At a time. It is Friday, September 16th. I apologize for being a couple of minutes late, but I had to get something off my chest, so I did a live stream right before this. A couple of things to talk about. We have more investments in you coming. Folks, we are doing a deep dive session tomorrow at 9 a.m. for all of my students around with a CPA, Bob Langworthy. We're going to go for 60 to 90 minutes. Everyone who joined the course yesterday, I forwarded you the Zoom invite this morning, so all of you should have it. If you buy the course today, I will also forward you the Zoom invite. If you're in my private Facebook group, the appointment is there. If you are on the Teachable platform and you checked the box that said receive emails, you got it there as well. What I'm excited to announce are two more events. We have gotten confirmation that the following Saturday, 9/24, we will do another deep dive, this time on out-of-state investing. We have two amazing investors, both have been on this channel multiple times, talking about out-of-state investing, talking about working with property managers. Lots of you are interested in out-of-state investing. I have never done it, so I will bring you two amazing experts. Again, if you are in the course, you will get a Zoom invite. If you are in the private Facebook group, you will be there. If you want to be a part of this and you want to ask questions, you have to buy the course. Sorry. However, I know a lot of folks don't have $320. I get it. That's okay. What you will get is Sunday morning. We will post those videos right here on this channel at 9 a.m. for all to consume. So again, if you don't got the money, no harm, no foul. You will be able to watch both of these the following Sunday. I hope you enjoy. And then yesterday, something else I did in Fresno on my day in Fresno is I've got agreement from 5 other amazing investors that we are going to host a real estate event on Saturday, November 12th. We are still working out the details, but if you are in the Bay Area, if you are in Southern California, if you are in the Central Valley, this will be a must-see event. We have secured a building that can hold about 400 people. A lot more information coming, topics, agendas, all of that. We just locked this down last night. I will be there. I will be one of the speakers. So write it down. November 12th, Saturday, November 12th. It will undoubtedly be an amazing day. More on that coming. So let's get into it. FedEx, a worldwide shipper. Someone who undoubtedly has their pulse on the global economy. Their CEO yesterday gave the worst pre-announcement I have ever heard. At least I ever remember hearing. They took their earnings expectation, which they gave us 60 days ago. 60. I think technically it was 62 days ago. And said, we are going to deliver about half that. Shipments have been falling across every segment week after week after week. FedEx is telling us this is not an Asia problem. This is not a Europe problem. This is not a US problem. This is a worldwide problem. And the CEO point blank said, I see a worldwide recession. If you watch this channel, that should not be news to you. I have said one is coming. It's the 3rd worldwide recession in the last 100 years. 2023 is not going to be a lot of fun. In addition to calling it a worldwide recession, they are saving costs. They are reducing capital expenditures. They are entering cost management mode. These are things that we are going to hear more and more and more. We are going to see multiple compression. We're going to see earnings get hit. It is going to be a rough couple of quarters. People are simply buying less stuff. The other thing you need to remember, and we talked about this over the summer, remember what we said on this channel. People are buying less stuff. They are getting less Amazon boxes, Etsy boxes, whatever. However, if you look at the inflation report, specifically core, you know that we have services. If you listen to Expedia, services, travel. So while the dire, scary warning from FedEx is not something to miss or ignore, or frankly disrespect, they don't get paid when we do services. So it may not be as bad as a worldwide kind of implosion, but it is certainly a changing mix. And we have talked about that a lot on this channel. Next, tech capitulation. We have talked about this on the channel as well. Probably 3 or 4 months ago, we talked about Kathy Wood's ARK-K. We talked about one of the outcomes for ARK-K is 10, 15, 20% of those companies will not exist. Now, some of them will go to zero and go bankrupt and be gone. My impression of ARK-K and frankly, a lot of unprofitable tech is they will get acquired. One of the things that you will see over the next 12 to 18 to 24 months is acquisitions. Here's the dirty secret as somebody who was an accountant at a publicly traded company. When the environment gets soft, something that the CEOs, CFOs do is they acquire. They think it buys them time, right? Hey, we're going to go buy a peer that's a little smaller than us. It's going to give us a year and a half to make excuses. Oh, the integration's not going like we expected. Oh, the cost savings is not quite what we thought it would be. It's just a big game. What we are going to see is a lot of acquisitions. And frankly, ARK-K could benefit, right? You have a company at a low number, somebody buys it for 1.5x, you get a big win. Who knows? But undoubtedly, there will be a lot of tech acquisitions. Frankly, also, who did this? Yeah, Bank of America. Bank of America's top banker said it this morning. We expect tech capitulation, and that will lead to mergers and acquisitions in a troubled economy. It's exactly what we just talked about. Next, good old Ray Dalio. Remember, folks, Ray Dalio, Warren Buffett, those two, if they're in the headline, it's a very good chance I will read those articles. Ray Dalio is basically saying, if the Fed does what the Fed says it's going to do, we may have 20% downside, and downside very quickly. Folks, we have all of these headwinds. Most, again, publicly traded companies that are worldwide have this FX or currency. The dollar is getting stronger. That is going to hurt. We have consumers pulling back, companies pulling back. We have earnings reductions. We also have margin compression or multiple compression. It's tough. It's tough out there. Goldman Sachs says, if we have to raise rates, the risk of a significant recession is growing. I don't know what a significant recession is versus a shallow recession. If anybody knows that definition, I've looked. I haven't found anything that feels good to me, but shallow versus significant versus huge, I don't know. It is going to be a rough year and a half, 2 years. Something else, I don't know if you saw this, but I didn't do a lot of videos yesterday because I was out trying to look at deals, talk to bankers in Fresno, my market, which was awesome. My team put out a video from 2020, day 2 of lockdown. I was talking about the economy. I was talking about rates, housing, talking about inflation. You could see myself in the old studio, my kid's bedroom. I just want to thank my team if they're watching this for putting it out there. I was on the road for almost 6 hours yesterday, so no time to do interviews, but just wanted to thank them for that. A couple of quick announcements. What else do I have here? Oh, Bed Bath & Beyond closing 150 stores. I want to give credit to President Biden. I've obviously said some things that I don't agree with, but I do want to give President Biden credit for encouraging the railroad unions and the rail companies to work it out, to get creative, to realize what a problem the rail strike would have been for the country with shortages and inflation and all of that. Again, you've got to get credit where credit is due. I'm convinced that having the President of the United States work with these two parties, that a deal got done. So, nice job, Joe. Nice job, Mr. President. Thank you for that. GE CFO saying we are still having supply chain issues hurting delivery. And then finally, two more things. The 1-year treasury is over 4%. That will also hurt stocks. If you can get 4% guaranteed for 1 year, that's a pretty good rate. The 2-year is at 3.9%, and the 10-year is at 3.48. This, folks, is going to lead to a stronger dollar. A stronger dollar is going to hurt foreign countries. We are going to see over the next 6 or 9 months some things blow up. Not blow up like literally, but economies, debt. We are going to have some more Sri Lankas in different places, specifically emerging markets whose debt is dollarized, denominated in US dollars. And then housing affordability. We've talked about this on this channel. It is now at the worst level in 37 years. We told you that was coming. I'm here to tell you it is going to get worse. Housing affordability is on 3 metrics. Rates are going up. Incomes are going up, but it doesn't go, rates go up much, much faster. And prices. Undoubtedly, if you are in Boise or Phoenix, you are seeing some pretty impressive price drops. We will see about median home price next week. But again, it's going to be painful. Winter is here. It is very scary. The last thing I want you to tell you is in scary markets, when in the stock market, when you see the VIX spike, when you see margin calls, when you see a lot of stress, I would ask you to take a breath and remember, do the work. Just keep it. You are going to be, I hope you are alive in 5 years. Invest like it. Bear markets, recessions are times to get wealthy. Protect your micro economy, you and your family. Get close to revenue. Don't buy dumb shit. Save, but keep learning whatever your thing is. If your thing is stock, get a shopping list. If your stuff is crypto, get a shopping list. If your thing is housing, learn your buy box. Learn average. Only do great deals. Folks, I know it is scary, but I hope you also appreciate how amazing it will be to be an investor. If you learned anything about the U.S. economy, asset owners, people who could own or hold assets long term, get rich. It's just how it works. So at the end of the day, it is Friday, September 16th. Let's congratulate a couple of people. I'm just so happy that you guys are doing the work and you are all getting great deals. Evan, congratulations for getting your deal. I'm going to say Jai, congratulations for getting your deal. That might be Jay. It's either Jai or Jay. Either way, congratulations. And Cody, I believe I remember you saying this is number 9. Cody, congratulations for getting your deal. All 3 cards will go out in the mail. And then I want to congratulate a couple of people who found the Easter egg on my website, onerentalatatime.com. Sean, your t-shirt is going out in the mail today. And Teresita, your t-shirt is going out in the mail today. So again, folks, remember, we are investing in you. Do the work. We're bringing you a CPA, Bob Langworthy, tomorrow, Maine bean counters, to talk about seller financing and how it works at the accounting level, how to position it at the accounting level, how to make a seller understand. Next week, next Saturday, we've got 2 amazing investors talking about out-of-state investing, talking about working with property managers in another state. And then finally, we have an event, a lot more details coming, but you can put it in pencil, 11/12 in Fresno. There's a facility on Blackstone that we are going to use that a buddy of mine has. So guys, keep at it. Have an amazing Friday. Keep doing the work. If you are in my course, I hope to see you on the live stream tomorrow where you're asking questions from the one and only Bob Langworthy. Take care. Bye.